Hey guys, welcome back. Today in this video, we will understand what is the use of ancestor and descendant access method and how to use these method. So what is the use of ancestor access method? Ancestor access method select all the ancestor of a current element or current node. So what are the ancestor? For a particular node, the ancestor would be its parent, grandparent or great grandparent. The syntax to use ancestor access method is like this. It will start with double backward slash, tag name, square bracket, add attribute equals to value, square bracket close, and then double backward slash ancestor, double colon tag name. Tag name represents here which ancestor you are looking for, which type of tag you are looking for an ancestor. Let's understand this with the help of a picture. So this is a picture, it looks like a family tree. In this picture, we will try to find out the ancestor for the node A2. Node A2 is our current node. So what would be the ancestor for this node A2? Ancestor would be its parent, which is node A, its grandparent, which is root node. Root node is the ancestor for all the element here because it is the topmost element. It is the topmost person in the family, you can say that. Or if we are talking about in HTML DOM, this is the topmost element in the document. So for node A2, the ancestor is node A and root node. Similarly, if we are trying to find out the ancestor for node A2 underscore 1, what would be the ancestor for it? Its parent is A2, and then grandparent, which is node A, and great grandparent, which is root node. So for A2, ancestor would be node A2, node A, and root node. Let's see this on a web page. I have opened a application. It's a Salesforce application which I have opened, and we have used this application for our uh, XPath examples. Let's try to find out the ancestor for this element, the first name. I have inspected this first name. I want to find out what are the ancestor it is having. Then we will try to find out the ancestor and we will write the XPath. It will start with the control F, double slash, this element XPath, this current node is this one, first name. This is our current node, so we have to write its XPath first. This is an input ID and it is having attribute as name, so I will make use of that input, then square bracket opening and closing, and add attribute is name, and then its value. You can see that it is highlighting our current node. So I want to find out its ancestor, then I will type double backward slash ancestor, which ancestor I'm looking, what kind of ancestor I'm looking. I'm looking a div ancestor, then we will write double colon div. You can see that it is showing 1 of 17. It is having 17 ancestor, right? It is having lot of ancestor. Then if I'm looking for a specific ancestor, how to find out that one? For example, this one, I'm looking for this ancestor, this div class. So how I can find out this ancestor? Then I can add attribute of this ancestor. I will add its property. I will add its attribute which we are using. We are using class equals to value. Now you can see that it is highlighting 1 of 1. So what we did here, what we are doing here, we are finding ancestor of the first name. And what type of ancestor we are finding out? We are finding a div with the class having value as field container section. So that's how we find out the ancestor of a element. Now let's go back to our slide. The another one is descendant. What is descendant access method? Another one is descendant. So what is descendant access method? Descendant access method select all the descendant of a current node. And what are the descendant? Descendant means children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, like that. And this is the syntax to use the descendant access method. So this is the current node, double backward slash tag name, square bracket at attribute equals to value and closing bracket, double backward slash descendant, double colon tag name. Which particular descendant we are trying to find out. That's why we have to mention the tag name, which tag we are looking for. Let's understand this also with the help of that family tree. As you can see it here, A2 is our current node, and node A2 underscore 1 child of A2, and A2 underscore 1 underscore 1 is child of A2 underscore 1. So basically A2 underscore 1 underscore 1 is the grandchild of A2. So when if we have to find out the descendant of A2, what would be the descendant of A2? The descendant of A2 would be its children. It has single child, so it would be node A2 underscore 1 and grandchildren. Again this node is having single child, so it would be A2 underscore 1 underscore 1. So A2 is having two descendant. This node is having two descendant, this one and this one. Let's see this on a web page. We'll use the same application. So we will use the same div class. This particular div class, it is having multiple child. This div class is having this child div class, again div class, one more div class, there is one more this div class, and that div class is having multiple child. So let's try to find out this span or this input element with the help of descendant. So we will try to find out the descendant of this div class. I'll write the XPath. XPath would be double backward slash. I will capture the class attribute here. I will use this class attribute and then div square bracket add class and then class attribute. So it is showing one of one. And if I want to locate this span class, how to do that with the help of descendant? I will type double backward slash descendant. Descendant. So for this, so for this class, there are multiple descendant. This div is also descendant. This input is also descendant. This label, this span, they all are descendant for this particular div class. I will add double colon. And which tag we are looking for? For example, I am looking for a span type of element. So it is highlighting this properly. You can see that on the right hand side, it is highlighting our element, it is locating our element, and on the left hand side also, it is locating our element. Now, if I change the tag to input, it is highlighting this input first name. You can see it here. You can see it here. It is highlighting input first name. Let's use this in our code. So I have already created a class. I have created a driver instance. I have launched a URL and maximizing the browser. Let's locate the element and enter a value inside that. Driver dot find element by dot xpath and then xpath expression. This is our xpath expression, and in this xpath expression, we are making use of descendant and dot send keys and some value inside that. Let's execute this program. It has launched the URL. Now it's maximizing the browser, and you can see that it has entered a value in first name. So here we had make use of descendant access XPath. That's all for this video. So we learned today how to make use of descendant and ancestor access method and where we can use it. Please do practice on XPath access method. I hope you like this video. We will meet again in next session. Till then, happy learning. Thank you.